Hello everyone, welcome to CATIA tutorial. I am V. Rakesh, Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, KITS W. In this video lecture, I am going to explain how to construct the given 2D sketch in CATIA V5 software. The given sketch name is Rocket Pal. Before going to start any 2D sketch in CATIA V5, first you can identify the units. Here all dimensions are in mm. So first you can set the dimension in CATIA V5. Now open CATIA V5 software. Start. Open Sketcher Workbench, Mechanical Design, Sketcher Workbench. Now set the units. Tools. Uh, First you can choose one plane. I am choosing XY plane. Tools, options. In these options you can choose general, next parameters and measure. It displays right side, it shows a few options. In this you can choose units. Now you can select length, change the units. Now you can select the unit, that is millimeter. The if the given figure having all dimension in inches, you can choose inches. If the given figure having the units are millimeters, so that's why I'm choosing millimeter. Now click OK. You can see the figure. The figure having number of curves. Here one circle, second circle, third circle, fourth circle, fifth circle, and before going to construct this curve, first you can construct one reference rectangle. You can see here the reference rectangle width is 215 millimeters and height is 30 mm. In the CATIA V5 software, I am choosing center rectangle. The tool is available in rectangle subtools. Now I am choosing center rectangle. Choose the center point and drag to outside. Now apply the constraints. This is the horizontal constraint and this is the vertical constraint. Now uh, for editing dimension, you can double click on the dimension. The length is 30 mm, 30, enter. The horizontal is 215 mm. Just enter the value in the constraint definition window. 215, enter. Now you can construct the circles. One is here, and this radius is 12 mm. Here also one curve, that radius is also 15 mm. Here also one curve, that is radius is 12 mm. Center having one circle, that is diameter 25. Above having one curve, that is radius 15. Now I am going to select one circle. Double click on circle for repeating the same tool. Now I'm going to draw one circle here, and one more circle here, and also I'm going to draw one center circle here. Next, similarly, I'm going to draw one another circle on same vertical reference line here. Next, last one is here. Now apply the constraints. Now I'm choosing constraint. Double click on constraint. Now give the dimension for this circle. The radius is 12. Here you can select radius and enter the value, that is 12 mm. Enter. Next, this circle radius also 12 mm. Double click and enter the exact value 12 mm. Next, this circle radius is 15. double click on that value, enter the 15 value. Next, this centered circle having diameter, so first you can give the constraint for this circle. Radius is 15 mm. This center circle having the given values in the diameter format, so choose diameter, double click, and here choose diameter, enter the value 25, 25, enter. Now again give the constraint for this circle from this left point. The distance is 25 mm. Choose this point and this center point, drag below. The distance is 25. Now the circle is fully constrained. Next you can give the constraint for this circle. We know the width, that is from this center point to this center point, that is 65 mm. Choose this center point and this center point, and here it gives a inclined dimension, so you can right click and choose horizontal measure direction. The the width is 65 mm, double click and enter the exact value 65 mm, and also give the vertical distance, that is 15 mm. Choose the center point and this rectangle edge and give the dimension, that is 15 mm. Next you can also give the dimension 100 mm from this center point and this center point. Choose this center point and this center point and drag to outside and click right button and choose horizontal measure direction. The distance is 100 mm, double click and enter the exact value 100 mm. Now the circle is fully constrained. Now adjust the dimension. Next also you can apply the constraint for this circle. Choose the center point and this center point. The vertical, you can click right button and choose vertical measure direction. The distance is 110 mm. Double click 110, enter. Next also give the horizontal distance, that is 65 plus 25. Choose the center point and this corner point. Give the horizontal measure, click right button and choose horizontal measure direction. The distance is 90, 65 plus 25, 90 mm. Now finally you can apply the constraint for this circle. The circle diameter is 25 and choose this center point and this center point. Now give the horizontal and measure direction, that is 0, because these two center points are in same vertical line. Now double click and enter 0 value. Now all the circles are constrained. Now you can stake one one line. You can see here, here one of vertical line is there, so you can draw from uh, this circle to this horizontal rectangle, draw one vertical line. Now you can draw the curves for now you can draw the curves by using corner option. Now double click on this corner option. In this it shows 6 different options. Now I'm choosing no trim option. Now I'm choosing this circle and this edge. The radius is 60, 60, enter. Next, now I'm choosing this horizontal line and this vertical line. The curve is 25, radius 25, 25, enter. Next, you can see here this circle and this edge having two curves, that is 15 radius. Choose this horizontal and circle and enter the radius value 15, 15, enter. Similarly, choose this circle and horizontal line, radius is 15 mm. Uh, I think all the curves are completed. Now exit from this tool. You can click escape button. Now apply the constraint for this vertical line. Just you can choose constraint and select this line, click right button, choose vertical. Now all the lines are constrained. Now you can trim the unwanted lines or elements by using trim tool. That tool is available in the operation toolbar. Now I'm choosing quick trim. You can choose from toolbar, or otherwise you can also choose insert menu, operation, trim, relimitations and quick trim. Now I'm choosing quick trim. Double click this one. Double click on quick trim. Now you can choose the unwanted lines, this line and this edge, this line, this top circle and this diameter, this horizontal line, this curve, next this bottom circle. This is the final sketch for the given rocket ball 2D figure. Now you can hide the unwanted dimensions. Just you can keep the what are the dimensions are in the rocket ball. Just you can keep the only that dimension. You can hide all remaining dimensions. Uh, Now I'm hiding. Now I'm hiding this dimension 0. Hide or show. Next this vertical dimension, hide or show. You can already one curve dimension is given, so now I'm hiding this other dimension, so you can don't repeat the dimensions. Next okay, after completion of sketch you can adjust the dimensions. Now you can see here, this is the visualization toolbar. By using this toolbar, you can turn off all dimensions and constraints. Okay, this is the final sketch for the given 2D rocket ball sketch. Okay, I hope this is very clear to everyone. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe my channel for more updates.